My name is Colleen, and this is my kitchen. Believe it or not, this was me 4 years ago. I struggled with my weight my entire life. And finally, I came to the realization that diets don't work. By simply eating healthy and moving more, I was able to lose over 100 pounds. I started at a size 26W, and within about a year and a half, I went to a size 12, no W. And best of all, I've now kept the weight off for over 2 years, and counting. So now here I am in my kitchen showing you how you can eat healthy and lose weight just like I have. Because if I can do it, you can too. Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight I am going to show you how to make a really great steak. I've got a very simple recipe for you, but you'll see that the end result is going to be absolutely delicious and very gourmet presentation on the plate. So this is a great dish for you who are new to cooking to be able to make and impress your significant other. So what we're going to be making tonight is a balsamic raspberry steak with goat cheese crumbles. So let me show you how easy it is to make, and it starts with the marinade. First things first, I have a half a cup of beautiful raspberries here, and then 2 tablespoons of a good quality balsamic vinegar. Pour that in there together. And then I just take my fork and mash the raspberries up, just like that. Now that I have my marinade all mixed up here, let's talk about steak. So, when you go to a steakhouse, a petite sirloin is typically 6 to 8 ounces. Way too much. A serving size of beef should be about the size of the palm of your hands or a deck of cards. This is an easier reference for me because I typically don't carry around a deck of cards with me. So you want a small cut of steak. Now you want 4 ounces is your serving size after it's cooked. Figure it's going to lose some juice in the cooking process and end up a little bit lighter cooked than it will raw. So you want about a little over a half a pound of steak for this recipe. I'm using a top sirloin fillet, which is very lean. You can see there's not a whole lot of fat on these. And you can see raw, they're about the size of my hands, of the palm of my hands, which is the perfect serving size. And raw, this is about 9 ounces, which is perfect. So once these are cooked up, these should be right about the 4-ounce serving size. Now before I put them in the marinade, I'm just going to season them with a little salt and pepper on each side. Kind of pat that in there, just like that. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and get them in that marinade. I like to coat them on both sides, and we're going to let this sit overnight in the fridge, and then we'll come back, grill this up tomorrow. Because it's raining outside, I'm going to be using my indoor grill pan, and that's a cast iron pan. It has these nice ridges, these deep ridges here, so I'm still going to get the air circulating around the meat, so I get the grilled flavor while it's cooking, and I get those nice sear marks on it too. Now the secret to success for indoor grilling is to have your pan on a higher heat. So I have it on medium high. I've sprayed it with just a little bit of grapeseed oil. You can also use olive oil, but the grapeseed oil has a higher burn temperature, so it can get a little bit hotter without burning. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and add these lovely steaks that have been marinating overnight in that simple raspberry balsamic mixture. And I want to sear them for about, maybe 2 minutes on each side. And then I'm going to let them cook for a total of somewhere around 7 minutes to cook through. Look at these really lovely grill marks on top of the steak. So now I've turned my burner off, and to finish this up, I'm going to put a 1/2 ounce of crumbled goat cheese on top of each steak here. And then I'm just going to put this into the oven under the broiler for about, a minute, no more than 1.5 minutes, just to allow the cheese to brown up. Well, I said at the beginning that the weather wasn't very nice outside, and that's why I was grilling inside, and now you know why. It's storming outside. My power has gone out, but luckily it went out after I had finished cooking. I was just in the process of snapping a few photos. So here we go. Absolutely delicious, if you could see it in this light. Raspberry balsamic steak with goat cheese on top. It is going to be good. Now I get to go sit down by candlelight, enjoy my meal, read a good book, and cover up in this storm. I'm going to go enjoy my dinner. I hope that you'll give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time in my kitchen.